Welcome students. In this video, we are going to see about your third exercise in your data analytics laboratory. Implementing the MapReduce program that process weather data set. Okay, so before getting into that, we should know what is weather data set. So here we are going to write a program for analyzing the weather data set using understanding the Hadoop data processing model. So how the MapReduce program will work on a large data set. So weather data set is nothing but the sensors which is placed on the weather station is collecting a lot of information. This is kind of a large volume of data. The data are semi-structured and record oriented. So these data are stored in line format, ASCII format. So each and every row will represent an individual record. So it having a lot of information, longitude, latitude, everything. So here we will focus on a particular element and processing the weather data set to identify whether the particular day is hot day or cold day based on that maximum temperature or minimum temperature. So here we have a question, where do we get a weather data? So here we will get the data from National Centers for Environmental Information. So the data are freely available in your internet. I will give the link in the description. You can click the link and you can go to the particular website and take the data. So the website contains a large amount of data. So I will show you. So this is the website, National Center for Environmental Information, which contain a lot of information. Okay, so here we having a data from year 2002 2021. So the readme.txt file will help you what are the data and what is the column name or header name for the particular data. So I will give you. So this is the 2020 data. Okay, so here we having a lot of weather station information. Okay, each and every one is representing a particular weather station. So I am going to take in the weather station of CRNDO 103 2020 AK Fairbanks 11 ne.txt. So this weather station I will take the record. So click this. So this is your weather data. Okay, it having the year of information, but we didn't have any information about what the data is for what. So that's why we are going to the home directory. Just go for higher level directory. So here we are using the readme.txt. So this file will help you what are the information which is available in our data set. So here the character 5 characters, the column 1 to 5 will specify the station number, and second the 8 characters from 7 to 14 will specify the date of the observation. In the same way, this is the longitude and this is for latitude, and we are focusing on the maximum temperature and minimum temperature. So here the column from 39 to 45 will show you the maximum temperature for the particular day, and T daily minus, which is nothing but 47 to 53 will show you the minimum temperature on a particular day. So in our program we are going to focus on the maximum temperature and minimum temperature and write a program whether a particular day is hot or cold based on this temperature. Okay, so you can download the data set from this website. Okay, so you can right click and download this website. So I download the website weather.txt. I name the file weather.txt in C folder. Okay, so now we are going to write a Java program for manipulating the weather data. So here we already know how to create a Java project here. So this is my weather data analytics program, my max-min, to identify whether a particular day is hot or cold. So this is my project. So within my project, I'm having the program my maxmin.java. So this is the same as in our previous example. We are here to add the necessary jar files into this project. Then only we can use the MapReduce program. So the same way you can add the necessary libraries here, Hadoop Common 2.8.0 and MapReduce client and MapReduce client core. Okay, so these are the necessary jar files you should add to work your MapReduce program on weather data analytics. So this is your mapper class. So maximum temperature mapper extends mapper. Your mapper is having 4 arguments: long writable, text, text, text. So long writable is nothing but your ASCII value of input key, and this is the your value, and the second to text is nothing but your output value. So map function, long writable argument 0, text is value, and context which is used to write your mapper output. So here we are getting the entire line and convert into string and paste in string line variable. Okay, we are converting and assigning the particular value to the string variable line. So here we are going to check for the empty line. So we already know from the character 1614 we having a date information. So we are storing the date information in a string format date variable, and we are using the float because the temperature is recorded in the form of decimal value. So that's why we are using the float variable. So here we are assigning the maximum temperature in the variable temp max by the substring 39 to 45. In the same way we are going to get the or extract our minimum temperature. So if the temperature max is greater than 30, then write the context dot write new text, the day is hot day plus the day, new text of string of value of temperature max. So we have to pass the value with the key which is nothing but whether the particular day is hot or cold, and with the value which is nothing but the temperature of the particular day. The same way we are, if the temperature is less than 15, in the same way we are going to print the particular day is cold day and write the date, and with the value is temperature min. So this is your mapper output. So mapper output having a key value pair. Here key is nothing but to say whether the day is hot day or cold day with the date, and your value is nothing but the current temperature. Okay, so the mapper function output is go to the input to your reducer function. So this is your reducer function which extends the reducer, your base class, text, 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 text. The first two is nothing but your output from your mapper class, and second one is your final output. So here reducer function having a text key, iterator of text values, and context. So iterator is nothing but we are collecting the list of temperature values from your mapper class. So in this reducer class what you have to do means we have to assigning the temperature value, we converting the temperature value to string and assigning into the temperature, and here your output of your reducer class nothing but the key and final value. So your key is nothing but whether the particular day is hot or cold. So that is your key, and your value is nothing but the final value is nothing but your new text of temperature. So what is the current temperature for the particular day? So this is your main function. So configuration that is used to write our mapper function output as well as our MapReduce function output. So then we have to initiate all the classes. The file input path is nothing but the first argument, and output path nothing but our second argument. So now we are going to create a jar file for our weather data analytics program. So what you have to do means we are going to run set a main project to my project. So this is going to build a jar file. So our build is successful. The total seconds is 6 seconds. So our jar file is going to be located in this location. Okay. So copy this location and paste here. Sorry. So here your my project jar file, executable jar file is created in 30 seconds ago. Okay. So then what we have to do means we have to copy this jar file and paste it in your C folder. So I already pasted it, so there is no necessary to place again. So then we have to move to implement the weather data analytics jar program by using the Hadoop and HDFS. So go to the command prompt and type, first we have to format our name node. HDFS name node format. Sorry. HDFS. So before we are going to paste our input file weather data text in our C folder. Okay. So this is the weather data text that is placed in our C folder. Okay. After that we are going to initiate the MapReduce program by using the Hadoop. So then we have to start all the daemons of our Hadoop. Start all.cmd. So this will be start all your necessary elements for implementing the MapReduce program. The yarn manager, the resource manager, the name node and data node. See, we already know what is what. Name node is storing the metadata and data node is actual data. Resource manager, node manager, which is allocating the resources for your running application in Hadoop. So we can use this help file. So I will already type the program. So first step, you have to create your input directory in HDFS. So that is nothing but HDFS make directory mkdir, and the input directory is nothing but your input directory name. So now we have to create the input directory in our HDFS. Second, we have to copy our input file to our input directory. So here our input file is nothing but weather.txt, which is in the location C folder, and we have to put the file into our input directory. So the file is placed in our input directory. Then we have to check what are the files are available in our input directory by using the normal ls command, the list of directories and files. So we having a one file weather.txt in our input directory, and second we have to know what are the contents are present in our input directory, in our input file. Okay, So this is no need, but I just show you what are the contents are available in our input text file. So these are the contents. So I already show you what are the contents available. This is our input text. So these contents will be shown in our input directory input text file. So then we have to implement the MapReduce Hadoop program for weather data analytics. So this is Hadoop jar C. My jar file name is myproject.jar. This is our input directory and this is our output directory. So the input directory is already available here. The output directory is defaultly created while the output is processed. So it will take some time. So in this program, what you have to do means we are going to analyzing whether a particular day is hot day or cold day by using the maximum temperature and minimum temperature. So the mapper function will collect the temperature and decide whether the particular day is hot or cold, and the information is passed to the reducer, and the reducer will print the current temperature as well as the key, which is nothing but the date and then whether the day is hot or cold. Okay, so this is your program explanation. So here our MapReduce job is initiating, so the map will 100% and reduce is 0%. Then the map is 100% and reduce is 0%. Okay, so it initiating. So map finished 100% and the reduce is starting. So retrying to connecting the server. So our final application status is succeed. So here our final application status is succeed. The process is running. We can go to the localhost and identify the user interface for Hadoop. So it is running. Because our data is very large data, so your weather data analytics by using the MapReduce program is successfully executed. If you want to see the output, you just go to the type. So what are the output will be presented in your output directory by using this cat command and enter it, and this will show you the final output. So this is your final output from your big data analytics. Okay, this is your final output. So whether the particular day is cold day or hot day. So here these are the days. Whether temperature is less than 10 or less than 15, this is going to be a cold day. Okay, if a particular day is greater than 30, then the day is hot day. So this is double nine is nothing but we already initialized. Whether the value is missing, we assume the value is double nine in our program. Okay, so this is the output for your weather data analytics by using the MapReduce program. So I will show you how to get the user interface for Hadoop. So we can simply go to your web browser, any browser, and type http slash localhost 8080. Sorry, 8088. http five 0070. This is your Hadoop administration, and this will show you the summary of your Hadoop implementation. Okay, the name, node, journal, and all the information will be available in this host, and you can type http localhost so this is your Hadoop cluster application, the user interface for Hadoop cluster. So here we are running this application. Okay, weather example, our input name is weather example. This is a MapReduce. So the final status is succeed. So you can click this and you can see all the information. Okay, so what is the name of the file and what is the user. So I am the user, and tracking the history. If you want to track the history, you just click this and the history will be tracked. So this is your application ID. Okay, the node is desktop, our data node is desktop. So the status and the application attempt, so everything will be here. So now we are complete our third exercise, the weather data analytics by using the MapReduce program. Now we have to safely remove from the HDFS. So the command is very simple. You can just go and type Hadoop DFS admin a safe mode leave. So it is Hadoop. Safe mode is off. If you want to remove your input file from the input directory, or you want to execute another file, then just you go simply use the command fs rm remove. Okay, rm r, then your input directory, your weather data text is safely removed from your input directory. If you want to delete the directory, you can use the same command by and type your input directory, which is going to be deleted. So you safely deleted your input directory as well as your input file text. So this is your third exercise. So now we are completing how the weather data analytics program is going to be implemented by using the MapReduce program. So I will give the description link for the data analytics. You can choose what data you want. Okay. So thank you for listening my video. I hope this will helpful to you. Thank you, students.